I'm the principal of Tierra del Sol Elementary School in Somerton School District. I'm not just the administrator, but I am part of this learning community. I think that as an instructional leader, if you expect your teachers to perform in a manner, you need to set the pace for the school.
I've always said she's been my guide.
She's definitely the person who's pulling us along.
Having these teachers for 7 years, the ones in the Take One program, I always saw them as instructional leaders at their grade level and in our school. And even though they were young, right out of college, I saw some diamonds in the rough. And it's taken them a while to realize that I saw things in them that they didn't see in themselves.
She's always told me I'm a good teacher, and I've always told her it's because of her.
I knew that we needed to go a different direction, and what that was, I didn't know.
About 3-4 years back, I had looked into National Board Certification.
My staff was ready for something different.
So I had looked into it. I had done a little research on it, not a lot, but I knew what it was.
I think that's why it was easier when I asked them, would you be interested, that they knew too professionally they needed to do something to go up to that next level of their profession, and they believed in themselves. When, reading through the Take One, I went on the internet and read through the Take One, I felt that this was something that those teachers who had been with me and were ready to go to that next step, they were ready for that, and I was ready for it. So that's when I called them together and we decided to participate in the Take One.
She initiated it with us and said, I'm doing it. If I can do this, you guys can do it, and you really cheered us on.
We try not to forget what it was like to be in the classroom. So to me, if I learned the skill of the practices that we're engaging in with Take One and can apply those practices when I'm coaching a teacher, then I've been successful because I've empowered a teacher who's then empowered a child. We do have a couple of staff members who are brand new teachers who at first I didn't think they would be ready, just because we all know as first year teachers are so much involved. They've been able to blend the knowledge of continuing staff who have been here and have life experiences in teaching to new teachers who bring a different outlook, because these same skills that they're learning are going to be the same skills that they can talk to their colleagues about on their Wednesday collaboration. So in an indirect way, it's going to affect those teachers who didn't choose to participate.
There's just different things in that collaboration as far as talking to each other. And then at the end of the week when you sit back and you've done everything, you go, okay, wow, my kids did great, or wow, I really messed up and I have to reteach this. What did you do different?
It's not an individual process, even if you were doing it by yourself.
Making us work as a team and allowing us to work as a team and giving us that freedom to move things around and make adjustments so that we can feel comfortable in our classrooms as we're trying to figure this process out too.
And it's not me going in saying, this is what I saw, this is what you can do, but them stepping back and looking at the lessons on their videos that they've taken, and to step outside of their own teaching and to see, well, actually what they are doing and how can they do it better.
There's many things that you have to learn as a teacher, as an individual, and about yourself.
You grow, personally, you grow professionally.
You think you just are ready to give up, but it's working. And then there's great things that are happening and you can see it and it's easy to see, so it's worth it.
And what I'm hearing from my teachers is that it is making a difference. And when people take this much time to commit to such, a project, there needs to be rewards at the end, intrinsic rewards. How they feel as a teacher about their instruction now, what they've gained from the experience, what their students gain from the experience.
Many of my kids are in disadvantage, socially and economically. So they deserve a good education, and they deserve a teacher that is committed to do whatever it takes for them. They're going to benefit from everything I do for myself as a teacher.
I can see a direct impact on student achievement, on student growth in their learning, that because of the things that I'm doing, the things that I'm learning.
Student success, that's why we're all here. And if we truly believe that, the Take One process will lead us to that outcome. This is much deeper than I think what any of us will ever experience.